Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to talk about this dream. Well, not even a dream, it's a vision that I've had last night. You know, I find it so strange that I've been watching Coach E. You guys, if you guys don't know Coach E, she's on Instagram and she is on Facebook, she's on YouTube. But I stumbled across this video last night talking about how the devil attacks chosen ones. I find it so ironic that as I watched that video, I had a dream about a guy came into my dream as an angel of light. You know, that's what the devil do. He have to disguise himself as the light to get what he want. You know, however, you guys, this guy was, and you guys know that I am someone, if you watch my channel enough, you know that I'm very transparent on my journey, my life story. I'm very transparent on what I preach out my mouth. You understand, right? I never take back nothing. I ever let go of this red rag in my mouth. However, you guys, this dream that I had was very different. Like I said, I was not anymore. I was battling sin, you know. I conquered it. I conquered the demon inside of me. I think people need to conquer the demon inside of them first. I conquered the demon inside of me, and that demon was, I was lusting. I was being rebellious. I was being, inflicting sin on myself, on my flesh, abusing God's grace. You understand? I was smoking weed. I was drinking alcohol. Well, not alcohol, but wine. I used to get drunk off of wine. I'm not an alcohol girl, but wine is my thing. I never went that far down, deep down that alcohol. No, I'm not. I don't like how alcohol tastes, but I loved how wine tastes. You get me right. Wine isn't that strong, so yeah. I'm a lightweight, so yeah, I would get drunk off of wine and everything. But I would smoke a lot of weed. Well, a lot of fake synthetic weed, because I come to realize that the weed that we smoke today is not weed, okay? However, you guys, this guy came into my dreams, and he came into my dreams, like I said, I'm disguised as the angel of light, and he was something that I loved. Keyword, loved. You see, the devil don't know me now. I've changed. God renewed me. God transformed me. I'm not perfect, but God delivered me from my past transgressions. You see? I take accountability in the fuck shit I've done. And God knows my heart. So even when I was walking in darkness, I was still someone of love. That's one thing I could say. And I never inflict pain and sin on no one. I inflict pain and sin on myself. That's the difference. However, you guys, this guy came into my dreams, and he came into my dreams just to cause me to fall short. You see, whatever happens in the spiritual manifests in the physical, unless you have to denounce that dream. I denounce it. I pray. I rebuke that demon. I cast it out. Because no, people don't like this journey that I'm on now, that I've overcome. I'm an overcomer. I'm resilient. I'm powerful. By the grace of God, I'm renewed. However, the devil knows that. When you try to exit the devil's kingdom, he's going to do everything under the umbrella just to get you back into your old ways. And what better way to do that? As Coach E said, the devil attacks. The devil these demons, they can't touch us. They can't touch God's children. The only thing they can do is cause mental oppression, mental conflict, or attack us in our dream state. And I've been attacking my dream state numerous of times, you guys. But last night was the night when I had to, like, oh no. I really got to get into God's word, God's presence, because I see what the enemy's trying to do here. You see, you have to be aware. That's what the Bible talks about, being sober-minded. You see, the old me would have given, but the devil don't know this new version of me. So he's trying to get me back into my old ways that God already delivered me from. Keyword, delivered. Delivered me from, okay? So you guys, me saying that is like, people don't like that I've been delivered. You wanna know why? Because people haven't even conquered the demon in them, the devils in them. I'm able to conquer mine. I sat mine down and said, no, we're not doing this anymore. I am the leader. I am the driver. You are the passenger, demon. The devil don't like that. I rebuke you, devil, in the name of Jesus. You see, I'm not led by the flesh anymore. You see, it takes a lot of work. Yes, it takes a lot of work to not be led by the flesh. It's hard to not be led by the flesh. One of my favorite things to say right now is to not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. But you guys, you have to do that constantly. Because if you've been conformed by this world, you'll be operating like the people in this world. That's why I really had to really separate myself, because I bought a pair of lemons last week. But one lemon in the bunch was actually spoiling. I was going to make lemonade with the lemons, But because I have my new puppy now, I was so distracted with my new puppy that all the lemons turned bad just because of that one lemonade, you see? So we need to be really, really, really separate from the bad people. Separate from the people that are operating in the lower chakras. Separate from the people that are operating in the flesh. Separate, because if you don't separate yourself, you will become just like them, you guys. And I had this other dream too last week that I didn't really want to talk about it, because God told me to be silent. While He's transforming me and renewing my identity in Him, not this world. Because this world, yes, this world would give you an identity. Nikki, yes. I've got rid of that identity because I am not Nikki. I'm Isis. Beautifully and wonderfully made. Renewed, reborn. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in religion, but I believe in the Holy Spirit. And God really renewed me. You see, a lot of people want me to be silent. You see, my throat chakra. You remember telling me? You remember I telling you guys that my throat chakra is always under attack? It was under attack, but God told me to be silent, and I was silent for a reason. And then they bought a puppy, and I went through a lot of heavy warfare within the last couple of weeks. But like I said, you guys, this dream that I had was a dream of two beautiful women that I know. You see, my dreams are very visual and very vivid. I don't want to call them dreams. I want to call them visions. And I dreamed that these two demons tried to hex my spirit because I'm too free out here. What are you doing? No! I'm sorry, you guys. That's my puppy playing with the electrical stuff. You guys, like I said, I dream about these two demons. Two beautiful women, actually. I see them face in my dream. I know who they are. They're both Bajans. But they try to hex my spirit. They try to cage my spirit in, like cause me, oppression in the spirit though. You know how you'll be in jail behind bars? It's like they wanted my spirit in jail. In a cage. Because my spirit is too big. Yeah. They want my spirit to be locked up on the lock and key. Which is not right. I mean, I understand why. Because my spirit, my truth contradicts the world's truth. That God is within you. Their God is not real. God is within you. You can overcome. You don't have to succumb to the evil of this world. Of course, they want my throat chakra blocked because God is within you. You just have to find and seek it. God is within every single one of you guys, but everything was done by design to keep us oppressed and keep our energy down. God is so smart that he put himself in our crown chakras. So we have to get to that level so we can God is so smart. He's where people are scared to tap into. He is where people, and this is why people are being oppressed, because they don't want people to tap into that God. Tap into the God that we give you, not the one that is within you. You see how demonic this world is? But then people will look at me as I'm the demonic one, but they're the righteous ones. I mean, they're the ones that are poisoning the people. You guys, I'm here. You see, I'm all over the place because when you have so much knowledge, you know what to do with it. But because I do know what to do with this knowledge, I actually do know what to do with it. But people want me to be silent with it. People want to steal it from me and have me walking on a different path that isn't even mine to begin with. It's like people want to be me better than me. You can't do that. You like what Nikki Demona said. You can't be me, I'm already it. You can't be me, I can't be you. But you guys, that's all I wanted to say, because the devil will find tricky ways. You see, when you have exit this world, when God take you out of this world, the devil will fight tooth and nail to get you back into this world. I don't want to be in this world. Well, I don't want to be of this world. I'm just in it. Let me be. I don't like the world is not fun. Y'all try to make it a fun place. It's not fun. This is the land of make believe. You have to be knocked down so many times to realize what this world really is. You have to be oppressed. You have to be abused. You have to go through what ISIS go through or went through to really understand what we're really fighting up and fighting with in this world. You get me right? It's like you have to be divorced so many times to not want to marry again. You have to divorce so many times to realize that some of these men in shit, some of these women in shit. You get my point, right? You have to go through so much pain and trauma from this world to realize that this world don't. And I'm speaking the truth, you guys. This world only thrive off of pain and trauma and suffering. You guys, I'm watching this show that someone put me on, that Mark the Messenger put me on. Coach E, I would love to have a conversation with you, but Mark the Messenger put me on this show. If you guys don't know him, Mark the Messenger. You see, there's wisdom within every single one. I don't care what people say. People don't like him, but I find him very, to me, I find him very okay to me. When you're new on this wall, of course. But however, I find Mark the Messenger I'm very fond of him. However, he put me on this show. It's called V. The Visitors. V is about reptilian motherfuckers. And it's really opening my eyes because I've been dealing with so many reptilian motherfuckers, or people that have the reptilian DNA for so long. I live in an environment full of reptilian people too. You understand? But you guys, that's all I wanted to just talk about how the devil attacks chosen ones, how the devil really attacks his people. And like I said, I always use my testimonies, my stories, in a way where people can understand it so they can pick it apart and still learn from it too, because there's wisdom within everything and everyone. The same way how the devil attacks me, the devil could be attacking you the same way, but in different strategic plans and plots. So don't really worry about the messenger, but really listen to the message. That's all I can say.